there is more to strength than just the physical aspect of it. There's the mental portion of it, there's the emotional portion of it, the spiritual portion of it, and to be completely honest, strength can be a part of every aspect of your life. And I'm getting close here to the end of my training for this meet, and this is one of those sessions that requires all the kinds of strength that I can put together. This is my final deadlift workout, and I had 640 for 4 sets of 4 today. And now for any one set, that would be a tall order. But especially when you try to put 4 sets back to back and just demand that kind of performance from your body. This is in the Shako routine on its own. It normally calls for block pulls for this exercise, and I don't alter what the weight is. It wanted me to do block pulls of 640 for a 4x4, and instead I pulled them off the ground because I don't like partial range of motion deadlifts, and this is just how I program this routine to fit my own personal training mantra, I guess. And this is probably the most mentally taxing workout that happens over the course, and it called for a little bit more toughness in this last set, because I lost focus for just a split second here, right there at the top of the 3rd rep, go to the 4th, and just was out of position. And so I walked away, took about a minute, came back, and told myself I needed to finish that set. And so I hit that final rep as a single, just telling myself, you know what, you're going to make it through this, I don't care. I could have walked away from that. I could have said, you know, it's supposed to be block pulls anyway, it doesn't really matter. But it meant something to me to know that I could finish it, because I know that I can, and so I did. Moved on to the bench press. As I'm getting closer here, the volume's coming down a little bit, and it's more focused on hitting the same groove and trying to make the reps more solid and like they're going to be in the meet. And so I actually did 3 singles. My camera tweaked out on the first one, so you're only going to see the second and the third. But at 365 here, it felt alright. I mean, there's little things that I could change about them. I'm definitely trying harder to utilize my arch a little bit more. It just seems that when I do that, I tend to not use quite as much leg drive. And so there's the thought of trying to find a happy medium between those two things is a challenge for me, but I'm hoping in the next week or so I'll be able to figure it out. And overall, this session was a very solid session. I got a lot of good work in. More and more excited every single day for this meet coming up. I'm still nervous, not because of competition. I could care less who's going to be there or what anyone else is going to be doing. Just I have such expectations for the numbers that I'm going to produce that it's just taking a lot of my focus right now is just looking to those. After the bench pressing, I came over and I had double pause deads, and as anybody who's watched my videos knows, these are not fun for me. I don't enjoy them at all, and the reason I do them is pretty much because I hate them so much. And I had 565 for 5 doubles, and this is the exercise that I never ever wear a belt on. I just have a personal rule, I guess, where whenever I'm doing pause deads, I have to do them without a belt. It's nowhere does it say that, but it's just kind of how I've come to utilize them, is always as beltless. And this is another exercise that just trains your toughness. Physically, they're harder than just about anything I can imagine doing. Mentally, getting to the point where you would normally stall out on a deadlift and then stopping the pull and then having to start it again, and then getting to the next spot where you would normally get stuck and stopping and then starting again, it's just absolutely draining on you, and it really builds that toughness. And so even though I missed that 1 rep on the deads, I came back and got it, feeling good going into the meet. I have 2 sessions left. Both of them are going to be squat and bench focused. One on Saturday, take Sunday off, come in, and my last training session will be on Monday, and then I'll be doing active recovery and just focusing on making weight Friday, and then on Saturday I'll be lifting. So that's the plan as it is right now, and if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. I'm going to try to get back to them as much as I can. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed the video, got something from it, go ahead and like and share it with your friends, and favorite it too if it really spoke to you. And if you're not subscribed, please do. Would love to have you along for the journey, even though we're so close to the meet. I've got plenty more coming up afterwards, and so this is the focus right now, but I really appreciate having people be involved in this journey with me. It means a lot more to me to make these videos and do that if it's having positive impact on other people's lives. So thank you, and I will talk to you on Saturday. Bye.